Greetings, beloved angels of the new Solaris unity, waking into the dawn of the golden age of heaven on earth. With these solar eclipse energies pounding in, we are feeling these waves at the deepest levels. In these final phases of the transfiguration of Gaia and all her children, we rise, earth angelics, of the Thunderbird Fleet 144, with the event energies flowing in from the Golden City within the Great Central Sun. We are being transformed and upgraded with the new Edenic codes of adamantine light. Over the last 24 hours, we had a streak of higher gamma photonic light at 43 Hz and a blackout phase as 0 point merges with the motion of the I Am presence, the one in the many and the many within the one. The revelation phase is in full effect as the paradox is being revealed and exposed. We had 137 activations all over Pachamama of M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours, 37 into 73 heaven on earth. The most powerful being an M5.5 in Gorontalo, Indonesia on the Ring of Fire. This is synchronic with the 5D energies coming into the field, assisting humanity in this ascension process. We are fully navigating in between worlds as we usher in the full manifestation of the new earth, merging heaven and earth through our rainbow bridges. We activate you in this now. Aho. And in the last 24 hours, with these powerful activations coming from our Solaris as he merges with the Divine Queen, his divine counterpart, the Emerald Sun of the non-physical, of the void, as the sun in the heaven becomes whole, in this Hieros Gamos of divine union, as all the Hieros Gamos of 3D matrix came into this realm to transform and upgrade, uplift, ascend this whole field of energy into the higher dimensions. This is the energy of divine bliss, divine union, unconditional love, and pure awareness. Earlier today on the Ring of Fire, northwest of Kuril Islands, 4.4 magnitude earthquake, 66 kilometers depth. Loving, New Mexico, United States, 3.4, 7 kilometers depth. Taiwan, 4.9, northern Alaska. We had a 3.1 right on the Arctic Circle. We also had in Northwest Territories, Fort McPherson. In Canada, 3.8, also on the Arctic Circle. Papua New Guinea, 5.1, 107 kilometers depth, also Ring of Fire. And this is the 17 code of the Quell, the source, the quantum, multi-dimensional realities merging into one. The Gulf of Alaska, 3.9. Aromas, California, 3.3, 7 kilometers depth, 37.73, 33 Divine Mastery. Puerto Rico, we also had a 3.3, 33, 6 portal, 6 dimensional energies. In Iran, in the Sacred Portal, not far from the Caspian Sea again today, in the foothills of El Burz Mountains, with a 4.6 activation. Fiji on the Ring of Fire, we had a 4.1 magnitude, 562 kilometers depth, very deep. Argentina, South America, foothills of the Andes. Kundalini, Pachamama, 4.6. Puerto Rico, 3.6. Jimenez, Mexico, 4.1. Indonesia again, 4.9, 13 Divine Goddess. Puerto Rico, 3.2. Another Indonesia, 4.7, Philippines, 4.6, Taiwan, 4.9, Okinawa, Japan, 4.4, Divine 44, Afghanistan in the Sacred Portal were the 3 holy mountains, Tien Shan, Kunlun, in the middle, Divine Feminine Heart Center, Himalayan, the lower Dantian. They all merge together, the Trinity coming together, forming the Trident, and the apex, Germ, Afghanistan 4.2, 227 kilometers depth, 227. British Virgin Islands, New Atlantis energy, Divine Masculine 3.8, merging with the 12, the Divine Feminine, the 12 by 12, the 144 code activated in every strand of DNA, flows through the universe. Guatemala, Central America, home of our Mayan elders. We had a 4.0, Argentina again, Andes Mountains, San Antonio de los Cobres, 4-4, so we had the 4-4, creating the 8-8 portal of the Lion's Gate, the Lyran nation coming in, the royal lions of New Lemuria, rising up, waking up. We are fully awake, fully aware, and fully on mission. With our shields of love and our swords of truth, we come together to create heaven on earth. With the courage of the mighty Lion Nation, nothing can stop us now. Love has won. Victory to the light. And we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 10 degrees, 7 minutes Cancer. The sun at 21 degrees, 25 minutes Gemini. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 11 degrees Cancer. A clown caricaturing well-known personalities. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 22 degrees Gemini. Dancing couples crowd the barn in a harvest festival, from astrologyweekly.com. And now, today, my sacred Condor pulls a card for you from the tarot deck, Shadowscapes, from Stephanie Poi Moon Law and Barbara Moore. And the card she pulled for you today is 2 of Swords. He stands in the path, warding off those who venture near. His cloaked presence is obdurate and imposing. Steel flashes as he draws the 2 swords to bar the way. Who wishes to pass? He demands with eyes and teeth that gleam like the reflections from the twin blades. He stands there as hard and unyielding as the metal of the forged swords. The spirits of the woods writhe and churn in the trees around him. They draw back from that cold steel, from that icy figure. The 2 of Swords is a stalemate, an impasse. Neither side will compromise, and so no progress can be made until one chooses to step aside. It's a lock-stepped balance, a strange dance that struggles to find some grace without yielding any ground. It is a denial of truth, an avoidance of what is clear before your eyes or hiding in your heart. Open your eyes, urges the swan, proffering a token, a flower, a poppy that is the sleeping death that existence becomes when stubborn barriers cannot be laid aside. Open your heart, urges the swan, tendering the beating gem, the heart that stills when there is only the desire to take and not give. And now today from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. Powerful energies hit the magnetosphere overnight, and this morning very strong energies have been pushing through, and wow, is its energetic signature noticeable. Look what it's doing to our bow shock. It's not only bending, but it's almost pushed back to our satellite lines. That's big, powerful energy. Those energies come in through our magnetosphere, then fall to Earth, causing the Schumann resonance to react. These massive energies are just making it fuzzy so far, but I'll take it. We are in an energetic shift. Big energies have been coming in for the last 12 hours and not stopping anytime soon. Remember to breathe, hydrate, and vibe as high as you can. Staying consistent in your vibration will help you in these energies. These are bringing you back to you. It's time to remember you. These energies are helping with just that. From a girl in the universe.com and from Divine Sister of the Light, Camilla Ackerstrom. It is time to let go. The struggling to let go creates great resistance to your great shift that is now taking place. The struggle to let go and the resistance to shift creates big confusions, challenges, doubts, and great pain. It may create feelings of being ungrounded, feeling lost, feeling you want to quit. The main cause of this is a resistance to let go from your ego's grip of old programming and a false need of acknowledgement. The resistance is part of the journey. It is time to let go. From CamillaMara.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. As your expansion continues, see the full expression of you. Trust the universal construct of life. open a wider expansion of light. To reach a heart consciousness awakening, explore heart, universe, life, connection, love equals unity. From KarenLithica.com. Today from Isis Channelings, Lunar Sun of the Silver Portal. If you are still recovering from the eclipse hangover, such as extreme tiredness and fatigue, and the need to just be, it is because the eclipse has opened doorways to the extremely high vibrational lunar sun of silver, pearly effervescence. As I connected with the June 10th eclipse at its peak, I was shown that as the shadow of the dark moon, cauldron of new possibilities, began to recede, the sun that was then revealed was not our usual sun, but a lunar sun of a pearly, silvery effervescence. It had the glow and luminescence of pearls and silver, but a laser-like penetrative ability of Lemurian quartz crystal. A while back in this eclipse gateway itself, in a client co-creation channeling session, we were introduced to the silver portal. As I connected to the silver portal associated with the Lemurian timeline, the energies proved to be so high vibrational that I began having difficulty in breathing, channeling, and speaking simultaneously in order to relay to my client the information that this portal had for her. I had to stop channeling for a few minutes as I asked for extra assistance to be able to withhold the high vibrational frequencies of the silver portal. We were also told that these energies have not yet anchored on the earth plane, as the vibration is simply too high for Earth and her inhabitants in this now. And indeed I was given a first-hand preview of that. But people like my client, Soul Purpose Identification, Silver Rose, are now in the process of activating the crystalline grid to be able to anchor the silver ray. As the silver, pearly, lunar sun was shown to me during the meditation, I was simultaneously shown the number 144. Later I made the connection to the 144 crystalline grid, which was shown for my client, and hence I feel that the channeling of the silver portal and the silver, pearly, lunar sun are the same, and its unveiling at the eclipse moment means that it is now ready to begin its anchoring into the crystalline grid, anchoring the high vibrational divine feminine energies of the lunar sun. Remember, before the May 26th eclipse, I continuously mentioned that the earth shamans and wise woman wisdom keepers, portal openers, and grid keepers would be playing an important role during this eclipse gateway. We were further told that the silver ray of the silver portal works specifically for the protection and well-being of all of the sentient expressions of Gaia's life force energy, that is through the plants, animals, crystals, etc., and their integration and interconnections with the collective. So if you have been hit by a tsunami of exhaustion and fatigue, it could well be that the silver portal lunar sun has been finally unveiled for the collective. We were only instructed how to prepare for the silver ray in the channeling session, which we did, and actual interfacing, which is what deferred to the full moon of June 24th. In a happy coincidence, this new moon that has unveiled the lunar sun conjuncts Venus, embodiment of the divine feminine, as evening star at the second gateway of ascent in her shamanic journey of rebirth and empowerment as she ascends the 7 gateways for her ultimate coronation as queen of heaven and earth. The second gate at the sacral chakra is known as the gate of creativity, where Inanna, Venus, retrieves her ankle bracelets, symbolic of regaining her self-worth and value, and hence her ability to partake pleasure of her ability to create, bear fruit with joy and passion. For new creation to be aligned with its highest potential, it has to be supported and held first by emotions of trust and safety, and then further propelled by emotions of passion, joy, and pleasure, the very blocks that the sacral womb space have endured for centuries on account of sexual trauma and forceful sabotage, self or external, of creative expression. Hence all indications speak of new gateways and pathways opening for new creations to unfold, that which no longer operate under the shadows of a patriarchal regime which has engulfed us for eons. I was also shown many butterflies in my vision, the ultimate symbol of metamorphosis, leaving behind the lateral life of a caterpillar and the dark claustrophobia of the cocoon to ascend to new heights with new wings and beauty, lightness of being and joy. This is the new path that is unfolding. Each will align with it in their own timeline. Meanwhile, be gentle and patient with yourself. Allow the metamorphosis into the higher vibrational lunar sun frequencies to unfold as they may. Rest and be receptive to the new insights and let go of the old with grace. This intensity of shifting timelines, spearheaded by this eclipse, could well last right through this month, as we have the solstice followed by the full moon, mentioned as an important marker for the lunar sun in the channeling session. Look out for Venus as it conjuncts the new crescent moon on the 11th of June in the evening western sky. Much gratitude to the mighty beings of love and light, without whom these co-creation sessions would simply not be possible. And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sa Kai Na, IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And as I bear witness, beloved beings of light, I can confirm the Queen of Venus has retrieved her ankle bracelets. Aho, the light celebrates. We can hear them jingle, jangle in the night, in the sacred void, the womb of Pachamama. And no fear, beloved beings of light, the white gold eagle has engaged in the final battle with the archons in the higher dimensions. And always remember, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and that love always wins, because only love is real. Namaste. And now from the Order of the Star, Soul Union of Soul. Sacred union is one of the lost mystery teachings that is central to many ancient spiritual traditions. In Christianity, it is called Hieros, Gamos, Yabyum in Tibetan Buddhism, sacred marriage in the Kabbalah, Tantra in Hinduism, in Egyptian teachings known as the Ankh, and in the ancient goddess mystery teachings, it's sacred sex. Each of these lineages have their own stories and mythologies, and their own sacred couple that lived and taught the keys to this great mystery teachings. Each of these show us that divine love can birth our highest soul potential and holds the power to change the world. Examples of these sacred couples include Zeus and Hera, Isis and Osiris, Jesus and Mary Magdalene, King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, the mythic Parvati and Shiva, and Father God and Mother Goddess, and of our new earth lineage, the eagle and the condor. To know and understand sacred union, we must first know and experience this sacred union of our inner twin flame within our bodies, the union of God and Goddess, to merge first with the divine and sacred within ourselves as preparation, to then be able to share this great love and light with our beloved. We were created in pairs to embark on a spiritual journey together. Your soul knows my soul. It is purpose meets purpose. But before we can fulfill the tasks set for us, we must first become the individuals we were called to be. You have to be open to the idea of unlearning almost everything you were taught to believe and awaken to the truth of who you truly are. Twin flames, also known as twin souls, is a person who you are destined to feel connected to on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. Your twin flame represents your friend, lover, and teacher in this life. They are the catalyst of your spiritual growth and the mirror of your deepest desires, needs, and fears. Your twin flame will reflect back to you all of your inner shadows, but also your deepest beauty and greatest strength and light. They are your mirror. Twin flame soul marriages are extraordinary because they love each other unconditionally. Their love is rooted in destiny because they are two halves of one soul bound to each other by the universe. It is the purest and one of the truest forms of love there is. Twin flames are also one of the rarest forms of love. This has to do with the twin souls not incarnating at the same time, or they have not had their twin soul union until they are both ready on a higher vibrational level. Twin flame unions will happen more frequently as we get closer to the event and after the event. The cosmic interchange of divine love and the marriage relationship is meant to be the same creative love that framed and created the universe. The exchange of the energies of the sacred fire and sexual union is for the transfer of spheres of cosmic consciousness, causal bodies of light and love. The light and love energy resulting from this fusion enhances the positive qualities of each of the partners and strengthens their own divine identity, as the union is consecrated to the love of the Trinity, God and Goddess. The harmonious blending of pure, divine Father, divine Mother energies yields and births the sons and daughters. The new awakened female and the new awakened male fuse with energetic and magnetic energy. The essence of soulmates or twin souls are on a journey of spiritual growth. They want to make the journey. Their love and trust keep them together. Their intuition and heart guides them. They consult with each other. They are friends. They are lovers. They laugh a lot. They are equals. That is what a spiritual partnership is. A partnership between equals for the purpose of spiritual growth. You accept one another just how you are. It is a soul spiritual connection. You both become one in rhythm of love and light and oneness. And from Divine Sister of the Light Isabel Garcia, Metatron message. Dear ones, for the first time in Earth's history since the fall of spirit and matter, the frequency of love has revibrated on your plane. You projected it thanks to your own intention and effort. You have asked, and the hosts of the highest dimensions of created reality have answered you. The entrance of this vibratory higher energy into your earth plane is actually what is precipitating the widening gap between the two earths. There are many beings incarnate on the face of your earth that will not be able to align themselves with the highest energies of love. They are the ones here on a karmic path who need to follow to learn through lessons. They also constitute a collective unconscious that creates their own experience. Instead, others have worked hard to align yourselves with the frequencies of light. You are the ones who are receiving the frequencies of love in your being. You, dear ones, chose to have experiences stemming from the manifestations of love, not fear. This is the concept of the two earths. It is each one who picks which way to align their own personal frequency. It is your privilege, your blessing, and also your responsibility to find your truth within your own being. You build that truth. You'll decide whether you'll fly between turbulent bursts or gently into quiet currents. I am Metatron. I am always with you. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh, 1044, you have chosen a spiritual path of leadership and service in New Earth. To get to this level and position has required releasing the limited version of yourself. Decisions to accept better in all areas of your life are manifesting as new and better opportunities. The energetic boundaries you have set are so powerful. The past is blocked from ever returning. You have successfully healed emotionally and outgrown old earth and old heaven. You are fully a match to your new earth reality and walking through the gateway into this realm now. Emerging from darkness is happening daily through the June 24th Capricorn full moon. What you didn't understand or have all the information on to proceed is now becoming clear. Power, energy, and drive to make changes is restoring daily based on your new level of awareness and understanding. Follow your intuition of when to rest and recover and when to take guided action steps through this gentle expansion process. Shekinah is removing all the clutter, relationship karma, and destructive energies in your reality. Wisdom is guiding you through the process of what to remove from your life. This may be possessions, reorganization, and decluttering to bigger changes like moving, career changes, and relationships ending. Shekinah is also making changes in the people around you that are destructive towards you and your family. It is commanded under the Most High that ego-driven people can no longer affect your life. The divine masculine and feminine Christ of the Holy Grail are all ascending into God's masterpieces. This is the dawning of a new day in our new heaven, new and earth kingdom reality. We are leaving this portal gateway with a new beginning and a fresh start of divine unions, without the third-party karmic Jezebel attachments and wounds. Heartbreak is no more. Illusions are no more. You have ascended. You have evolved. You are returning back to who you are as a divine light being. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Kirsty Elizabeth, 10th of June 2021. Control, Alt, Delete. The universe has offered you a major reset. Do not worry if you are feeling a little lost in direction, clarity, or purpose. You have been involved in some intense energy clearing that has brought you to a point of sensing that a whole cycle has been somehow completed and that a much-needed clean new start is required. The energy of the last few days has been a mixture of a light relief mixed with deep undercurrent rumblings of huge significance. All of this is picked up through your nervous system, which speaks to your emotional and physical body in secret code that the mind can sometimes find difficult to decipher. It is only in retrospect and hindsight that we are able to create a narrative as to what it was all about. This means that we may be in a state of quarrying parts of, or the whole of, our lives, bringing us into think on the great mystery of the purpose of life. This is not a time for such deep diving into the soul, but actually a time of just going along with the flow and adopting a wait and see attitude. The truth is we are all at a break in purpose at the moment due to the switch in timelines that is occurring across the Gemini season this year, whereby most of us will be able to recognize that much of our great life's work sits in the past. We actually have no idea what is to come forward, and this is exactly as it should be. Times are evolving rapidly, and we should not base our thoughts of who we will become based on who we have been. This is a time of creation, and you are part of a new vision. The universe is painting a new scene whereby the brushstrokes sweep across us all and recreate our experience. We have to trust in Mother Nature on this one. She has always done a great job before. Let her show you how to be part of the reinvention of a new era. In the meantime, you might like to think about rebooting your system. Turning it off and on again often seems to work, and sometimes we just need to switch it off. From Divine Sister of the Light, Ara Campbell. Mars enters Leo, June 11th. Mars enters Leo, which can bring a burst of passion into our lives. This can supercharge our ideas, plans, or relationships. Desires are intensified right now, but there is a call for them to connect to deeper significance. Nothing ordinary will do. We are called towards what speaks to our heart. Ambition can be soaring right now, but make sure to not take on more than can be handled or what is not 100% in alignment with your deepest truth. Impatience can rise during this energy, especially where things are taking longer than we feel they should. Be aware of temper flare-ups and possible intense interactions with others. The beginning of this transit can be muted slightly with the ongoing Mercury retrograde, but when Mercury moves direct, it will supercharge things moving forward, propelled by Mars and Leo. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, we are starting to come out of the fog of this week's Gemini solar eclipse. The Sun is now an exact square to Neptune as we try to adjust to who we are in the new paradigm. The dissolving energies of Neptune and Pisces, so activated in this time, is making us question who we are and why we are here. Mind control programming is dismantling. It's time to come out of the shadows of lower matrix delusion and into the bigger truth of who we are. Venus in Cancer is an exact square to Chiron this weekend, bringing up wounds and vulnerabilities around where we have given away our power and life force in order to get our human needs met. One is the loneliest number, and the brave soul that has stood in the light of truth has often been outcast or exiled. Can we allow ourselves to be nurtured back into true connection so we can thrive? Mars is crossing over into Leo today, putting him in an inconjunct relationship to Jupiter at the beginning degrees of Pisces. There is an adjustment that needs to be made around our self-expression and our spiritual service. Supernovas, it's time to shine and stand tall and proud as an advanced soul on Earth. You are here to lead the way. Programming has kept us playing small, but massive changes in the world require that we now come out from behind the shadows and show the world who we are. Welcome. It's time for our new, inspirational, enlightened leaders to step forward onto the world stage. Saturn and Uranus are coming back into exact square this week. There is pressure building around the changes that need to be seen in the structures of our world. The energies of our reality have gotten a grand upgrade. Now it is time to see what this means when reflected in political structures and world events. It's a revolution of wealth. Supernova soul, that means for you, it is time to release all programmed shame and low self-worth and excavate the diamond treasure in your heart. It is time to start living in the full truth of who you are as a bright soul. From AdrianElise.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Leah, Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Sun conjunct Mercury, retrograde in Gemini. Mars enters Leo. The mind is illuminated with a flood of information direct from source. As we reach the midpoint of Mercury retrograde, open a dialogue between you and your deity, guardians or guides. Read sacred texts for inspiration and guidance. Pass on messages of goodwill, love, and positivity. Become an ambassador for the light. Let your spirit shine through your words. With Mars entering playful, theatrical Leo, the impetus is to move forwards with abandon, especially if the Sun-Mercury conjunction has brought clarity. But we need to be mindful that there are still 11 more days before Mercury stations direct. Still, we can enjoy the change in atmosphere and start to get the wheels turning. Mars in regal Leo suggests be upfront about what you want. Put on a show of confidence to achieve your goals. An inner smile warms the soul and releases tension. Explore ways to express yourself. Make time to enjoy those things that give you pleasure. Desires are stirred, making blood flow faster. Feel the heat of anticipation. Allow yourself to get fired up. Life is a rich tapestry of colorful experiences awaiting your willingness to take part. Awaken your passion. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 179, Blue Planetary Storm. Planetary is the name for the number 10, and its keywords are perfect, manifest, and produce. Day 10 of the White Dog wave spell is the perfect storm. No running or hiding from this powerful energy will get blown away. Today is Blue Storm, which represents self-generation, catalyst, and energy. If you are brave and ride this storm and can harness its energy, you can achieve incredible, life-changing things. Most folks can't cope with the disruption and the craziness, and if you are one of these people, all you can do is seek shelter and find comfort in knowing it will all blow away by tomorrow. The guide today is the blue hand, the healer. Yesterday the hand was in the challenge position, and today it guides. This means the need to heal will guide our actions, motivate us to seek treatment. Ironic for a perfect storm day. Seriously though, it's the perfect day for healing and making huge changes with your health care. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Blue Planetary Storm, Kin 179, 11th of June 2021, Perfecting Transformation. 11/6/2021 equal 11/6/5 equal 11/11 equal 2/2 equal 4, 11/11 double portal code, 11 gate portal polarity, 6 heaven Christ romance harmony, 5 freedom change transformation liberation, 2 twins partner cooperation, 4 form structure foundation earth. Kin 179 equal 8 abundance infinity flow, in-breath out-breath, manifesting magical planetary transformation through purification for greater love on the planet. Day 10 in the White Dog wave spell of unconditional love, loyalty, devotion, service, friendship, and faith. We are uncovering and healing all that separates us from source love in order to be love. Today we have very active energies following on the eclipse trail, extending the energetic portal through an 11/11 gateway. Huge transformation is catalyzed through this opportunity. This energy on the new moon provides for action-packed manifestation. We are catalyzing great change in our physical world in order to perfect the production of unconditional love. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th day of the wave spell is the perfection of all we imagine is possible and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest in our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the deep soul longings that we desire. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong connections with our beloveds today. We have the power to manifest and produce incredible prosperity, happiness, and joy, both in our hearts and the planetary heart of Nova Gaia. A powerful day to get physical, using divine alchemy to manifest from the ethers into matter. Today holds incredible codes for purification, transformation, and planetary evolution, so let us pray and hold the intention that Gaia fully catalyzes these cleansing energies to restore her pristine, life-sustaining, and enhancing blueprint. Trust in the power of the Great Spirit today and the winds of change to catalyze the tremendous changes our planet needs. Alleluia, it is done. Today's question is, how can I harness the power of the storm to catalyze great transformation and manifest healing in my world? Divine blessings for unleashing a great deluge of positive, life-enhancing transformation. In Lakek ala Kin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 179, Blue Planetary Storm. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to catalyze. Producing energy, I seal the matrix of self-generation with the planetary tone of manifestation. I am guided by the power of accomplishment. And on this powerful day of accomplishment and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. 1111 flowing in. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on our monthly pledges on Patreon and donations through PayPal for our daily living expenses and to be able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support us in our mission and would like us to continue this work, you can make a monthly pledge on the link at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Arifa Gill, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister of the Light. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you could do so at the link to PayPal at legallovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also take a moment to thank all of you supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. She has made to order Zodiac Goddess totems, other goddesses, and other works of art for sale at lunagoddessart.com. Now we are going to complete today's transmissions. We have two powerful codes, first from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light, and then a powerful divine decree. So we begin with the Pleiades 1 messages, June 11, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSC-SDE. Revolutions happen at the soul level. Elevated instructions keep being sent. Crystalline rebirths continue. Astral fields continue to be cleared. Miasmic removals continue. Titans are permanently removed. Internal fighting continues while photons are present. Pyramidal discoveries continue. Attention, Solaris and Solaris. New synchronized solar waves sent to Terran plane. Support and immediate assimilation. 100% of 72H. Wait for the next move. Lemurian pearls on reconnections to bearer. Support 29% non-regressive. Lemurian pearls on reconnections to bearer. 28% reverberation non-regressive. Shaman fauna powers in internal alignment. Projectors aimed. Support 29% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 potentiating Lemurian inheritances from disclosurenews.it. And now a powerful divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walters. The solar eclipse energies, revelation of the new. Take a moment to connect with your heart center, the pure source spark of diamond light within. Take a moment to feel your heart intent. Divine love is a strong, palpable frequency which grows in intensity as we ascend. Note how your heart and energy fields feel in this now. And now for the divine decree. I fully embrace the sacred skills of resurrection in this now. source-directed gifts, miracles, healing, abundance, and physical precipitation of what is needed on behalf of all. From AscensionPath.com. So thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Thank you all for your support and sharing these messages with your teams. 1122 flowing in. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, and always remember, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And remember, life itself is immortality. It is eternal, and I am that life. That is the eternal one, the eternal light, the eternal life. And my I am presence transmits directly to your mighty I am presence the power of this energy of pure awareness, of Buddha consciousness. There is absolutely nothing to attain but just to realize your true nature, which is one with Source, infinitely expanding Source we call God consciousness, cosmic consciousness, Buddha consciousness. Goes by many names, all fingers pointing to the same Source which we call the Great Mystery, which is beyond all words, all sounds, frequencies, concepts. And it is the source of the mighty I Am presence that resonates in every cell and atom within your being, your sacred temple, your avatar, your body of pure consciousness. Have a beautiful and blessed awakening, and make sure to make it the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.